So I think sequencing is one of the most important things. So I'm very much from the area of digital banking. And that's what I do. That's what I like, and that's what I'm doing now. So we're building a big digital banking ecosystem in
Hmm.
Uzbekistan, and it's already the biggest digital banking ecosystem in Central Europe. So probably some of the learnings from what I've observed in the businesses that I've been involved with, and looking at some of the ups and downs of some other digital banking or neo banking businesses over the last decade or so. Yeah. So I think sequencing is one of the most important things. There are some products that you can launch with, depending on the market, obviously, because markets are radically different between themselves. So if you launch a product which cannot be monetized, so it's not monetizable quickly,
Hmm.
then you run into problems,
Mm.
especially as we know private equity markets can be on and off. So there was the fintech winter that happened for a few years. We seem to be coming out of
Yeah.
it, thank goodness. But that was very difficult for early stage companies, especially if they were pre-profit. So if you launched your business as a consumer-led neobank
Hmm.
or consumer lending-led, I should say, a neobank or digital bank, and you got the lending piece right, because consumer lending is not easy. You need a certain amount of particular credit muscles, risk management muscles, product muscles to get it right. But you stood a much greater chance of being successful. And there's some names around the world which become benchmarks. Yeah, so Nubank, Tinkoff, which I mentioned
Hmm.
earlier, Kaspi, GBC now in Uzbekistan. So they're very good examples of consumer lending-led businesses. Consumers, SMEs pay their banking services in most markets anyway. And it could be brokerage, for example, so investment businesses, consumer-facing. So there are different things that you can launch which enable you to monetize, build up a revenue quickly, and then become profitable and break even quite quickly. But if you launch with a transactional model, B2C, debit cards or payments, depending on where you are again, wallets, then that's a lot more difficult to get to profitability. And you're a lot more vulnerable, you're a lot less sustainable, if you like, and you're constantly relying on the next round of funding. So that's one learning. I've been very fortunate to always work in digital banks or fintechs that have been focused on consumer lending in the early days. So sequencing.